Yo, what is up, guys? I am Philly Gaming, and I'm back with the Season 5 video for you guys on Marvel Rivals. The wait is over. I'm here to give you guys the Gambit showcase and everything else you need to know in Season 5. If you guys do play Marvel Rivals, make sure you guys drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Because yes, there will probably be plenty of Marvel Rivals over on my Twitch. If you guys do enjoy, yeah, so show the content some love. So yeah, first off, as you can see, we've got Gambit and we've got Rogue on the front of the screen there. But yeah, we get into the event first. So yeah, you're basically doing the challenges, and then once you complete all 8, you do get the Iron Spider-Man skin. So you just have to keep scrolling. You just have to go all the way over till you get to the 8 chest pieces, and that gives you the Iron Spider. You do get more rewards in here as well. You get 3 gallery cards, and the gallery cards are the thing that tell you the story. And then you get the Iron Spider at the end once you complete all 8. So it is quite a cool skin if you don't have any Spider-Man ones. Here is the first set of skins you guys can get. You get Gambit's Assassin's Creed type style, and then you get Magneto's as well. And if you get the bundle, you also get Gambit's emojis in game. And yeah, so you get, but you can buy them separate. Yes, you can buy them separate. You don't need to buy them both in the bundle. There's also this free emote called the Take a Seat. Yeah, so you've got this free emote. It's universal and it's for everybody. So yeah, everybody can use it, and everybody sits on the seat differently. So yeah, so everybody sits on the seat differently. So, yeah, here's, and there's nothing really new in here in the hot section, but we do have new accessories. You get the frog for Thor. You get the crocodile for Loki. You got the Khonshu bobblehead for Moon Knight. You get a one-of-a-kind music player for Star-Lord. You get a Kitty Pryde for Magic. You get the Bombastic Bagman. You get Rogue for Gambit. And then you get Drax for Mantis. So yeah, so it's kind of cool. It's pretty good. Oh yeah, you get the X-23 for Wolverine. You get Cyclops for Jean Grey. You get and yeah, these are the old, and then these ones are the old ones. So yeah, so if you want any of these plushies, they're right here. And how do you get those? Well, up here you get the unstable molecules, and you trade them in. And then we've got the battle pass, which we will get into in a minute. And then we'll get into the gameplay for Gambit. So yeah, here's the battle pass. There are legendary skins in here. So you get them on stereo tape, and then you get his emote. You get the spray. You get the Gambit nameplate. You also get the animated Monsterio King for Namor. You get unstable molecules. You get Namor's MVP, which is kind of cool. Oh yeah, and then you get Groot. You get Big Buddy, Guardians of the Galaxy Groot at the end of this page 2. You get another Fantastic Four spray. You get the Big Buddy spray. You get a generic aim plate. You get units. You get Groot's mini Milano emote. You get the 100 lattice as well. So yeah, you pretty much can spend money to make money, but you can also earn it throughout the season. And then we've got the Franken Castle. We got the generic Punisher nameplate. We got the Franken Castle spray. We got his emote, Gold Verdict. Yeah, he pretty much acts like Venom does in that one emote. So yeah, and here's what it looks like, ladies and gentlemen. And he does have an MVP. He sees himself in the TV and he just smashes himself through it, which is kind of cool. And then we've got the units again. And then we've got the blue thing, which I think it's taken inspiration. Yeah, so it appears in What If. But I think it's an adaptation of a Krog from a Thor. But yeah, so What If version of the thing. And then we've got the generic nameplate. He does have the shaving. I think that does come from the Fantastic Four movie. So yeah, he's got the shaving emote. And then we've got Midnight Suspense for Then we got Midnight Suspense for Black Widow. You get the lattice again. You get the generic nameplate. You get her spray, which she's saving people. And here's her emote, here's her MVP. He just drops down a building and flies through a window, which is kind of cool. But she's got the poised to strike, which is kind of cool. And then we've got her skin. Yep, and then we got her skin. And then we get the units again and then we get the gallery card. We get the card games, which is kind of cool. It looks like the collector or the grandmaster is playing chess, but we don't really know what's happening at the moment, but we will eventually. And then we've got Merciful Queen, which is Hela from a What If episode, so I guess this is if Hela was good. And then we've got the units. We got the Merciful Queen spray. We get our first look at Rogue. I think that's generic. No, it's animated. Yeah, it looks. Yeah, so we have an animated Rogue nameplate. We got the Merciful Queen generic nameplate. We also got the Peacebringer for Hela, which is kind of cool. And then we get the Unstable Molecules. And then we get to the best skin in the Battle Pass. We get the Odin's Beautiful Daughter, which is Angela. So yeah, this is her this is her chosen skin by the tiger god of Khonshu or Shunlin. Yeah, like that place last season. So yeah, so Angela's chosen tiger warrior, the immortal god, the immortal weapon. But from the white tiger, so yeah, the chosen warrior by the white tiger. You get unstable molecules here. You get a tiger moon, it looks like. And I think it's an animated Angelus nameplate. You get her emote, you get the Crouching Tiger, which is pretty much shadow boxing. And then you've got the skin. Then you've got her MVP, the Radiant Tiger Strike, which is kind of cool. And then you've got and then you get your money back from buying the Battle Pass. And then we get to the Infinity Ultron, which comes from What If. So yeah, what if Ultron actually lived in Iron Man, Age of Ultron, and got the Infinity Stones before the Avengers did. But now you guys get to see that in What If. Then we got Control confirmed, where he's basically dominated the world. And then we've got the Infinity Ultron spray, where it looks like he's teaching his son to like destroy stuff. And then you get units, you get more lattice, you get the Age of Ultron, Infinity Ultron skin, you get his generic nameplate, and then you get his MVP, Eternal Peace Protocol. Yeah, where he makes multiple versions of himself and destroys the world. And then we got the Magus skin for Adam Warlock. So yeah, we got the collectible, we got the Chronorium dice of the Grand Master. Then we've got the Unstable Molecules again. Then we got the Magus spray. And then we got a generic Magus spray for Adam Warlock. And then we got the Brilliance Beckons emote for Adam. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is an evil version of Adam Warlock. If you look back in the... Yeah, if you look in the lore, you will see that Adam... Yeah, you will see that Adam is being taken over by a Magus, and they were trying to find a way to stop it from happening, but it looks like it did happen. And here's his emote, the Dark Arcanium, which is kind of cool. He just senses all the rockets coming to destroy him, and he blows them all up in one swoop. Yep, which is kind of cool. And then we get to the good stuff. Page 11. We get the original Scarlet Witch. But yeah, we get the Lattice. We get the Witch of the Evil Eye. She's just holding a pumpkin. And then we got the Petals of Promise. Yeah, so it looks like she's made she's made like roses on thorns. And then we get 100 lattice. We get her animated nameplate. We get the original Scarlet Witch. And then we get her emote, Embrace, Emerge, and Power. Her MVP if you're playing Scarlet Witch. Yeah, so she clearly breaks free. And then we get to the museum security. It's one of the final gallery card of the battle pass. Yeah, this is the final one. And then whenever you finish a battle pass, ladies and gentlemen, you take all your extra chrono tokens and you basically spend them in here because yeah, you can keep playing to get plenty of those. But yeah, let's just get into some gameplay because I know that's why we're all here. And if you want to relax with your friends, yeah, if you want to relax with your friends before a match, you can go into Times Square with your friends.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Make way for the king
Yeah,
of teams.
welcome to the Gambit showcase, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, so before we get into it, we're gonna show you guys. So yeah, he's got a lot of abilities. He teams up with Magneto. Yes, he's got to team up with Magneto, and you basically have, yeah, basically takes up 2 pages. So yes, you've got the cards. So yeah, I think like the way he plays like Mantis, but that it
Ain't
might
looking
differ
for
for
a fight,
everybody.
but ain't backing down from one
But
neither.
yeah,
30
when you
seconds
play
before you
Mantis,
attack. Get ready.
Mantis has the 4 leaves.
I don't
She,
usually team up
yeah,
with
then
criminal
she
scum
can
like you,
do
Bo.
abilities
Now,
with
Monsieur the
those
Punisher.
leaves.
I may be a thief,
She
but I also
has
happen
to,
to be a
and the
gentleman.
leaves have to recharge.
Yeah, so's the
So yeah, with
kingpin.
Gambit,
Doesn't make either
you've
of
got
you any
your
less guilty.
cards,
Touche.
you've got your
Battle
starts in
knockback
5, 4,
ability with
3,
the ground
2,
slam.
1.
And if you hit people with it, it does
According to Dr.
heal you,
Richards, the glow of the moon
which is kind of good. Yeah, we got a shooting torch. But yeah, see, Gambit is quite, yeah, he's quite a fun character.
I'm good to go.
Gambit got your back. Got me good. Shuffle up. Always glad to help.
Yeah, so yeah, you have to spam a card, to use a card. And yeah, so he can debuff. Well, yeah, he can cleanse negative effects. So, say Blade has put anti-heal on your team.
Don't turn back now.
You can use your speed, I think. And the speed,
Vehicle reached the checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
yeah, and the speed, cleanses.
Just the boost I need.
That feels better.
Gambit got your
Yeah, we
back.
don't have any cards up right now. That's fun. But yeah, so we just have to heal the team normally.
Right, Barnes?
But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, like Gambit is he's a 4-star. He's a 4-star difficulty character, and all it takes is a bit of practice. And you guys will definitely,
Halfway there. Keep going.
yeah, you guys will definitely be able to do work with Gambit yourselves.
Don't mess with
But
the
yeah,
amazing
it's
Spider-Man!
the first character to come out. Pretty happy that he's a strategist. Gambit is a pretty cool character. He's underrated. Just because apparently people say that he's not a mutant in debates, but it kind of is.
You was out of your league.
Just because he uses cards.
Gambit got your back. Gambit deal.
Woohoo! A triple. Wow, a triple assist in one swoop. Haha! Take that, Spider-Man.
Vehicle reached the checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Judge! Jury! Executioner!
And yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you use your ult if there's a lot of people around you, see, if there's a lot of people in your vicinity, you will, borrow them.
Ain't ready for Rogue to be a widow. Not yet.
Yeah, let's show you guys right. I'll show you guys here.
Supernova!
Yeah, we get close to the team. Okay, so it looks like, yeah, so it looks like we only empowered Angela.
Ooh-wee, that hits. Now you do the same for me, Wee. private cars just ain't okay.
Richard's not a chance.
Double kill!
You're lucky I'm a thief and not an assassin. Principle.
But yeah, so it's all about your using your carbs, but you and like your slam to like knock back people and stuff. But yeah, you don't have to do that. There's a burst. You can load the cards. But yeah, so yeah, man, as a Gambit
So close!
person, I do feel like he is pretty solid hero in Marvel Rivals. It's a good choice. Yeah, let's forward to see what Season 6 will have to offer, but that won't be out until January, so. And it's over. Yeah, so we did pretty well. Yeah, 12-1. But yeah, if you guys do want more Rivals content, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. If you have hype points, hype up the more Rivals content. Cause yeah, I do want to bring more to the channel. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace.